Is it working? Okay. Hi guys. Welcome back to some more Valhalla Cyberpunk Bartender Action. We paid our electricity bill and we are bust out of money. But that is all fine. Model Warrior Julianne returns. Classic magical girl show. Model Warrior Julianne is coming back to public television. Is that a tear in your eye? No? Almost 2 decades of absence. Huh. It's like a cartoon making it back. That's cool. Nanomachine rejection has taken 80 lives this year. Wonder if she's among those 80. Alright, yeah. To 80, an increase from the 65 cases reported last year. It's particularly strong this year due to the recent protests. Police forced to release new varieties of nanomachines. Their function is still unclear. According to our sources, they're intended for crowd control purposes. It's unlikely we'll find a cure in the near future, and we can only hope cases like these will become rare in the following years. What the f? Just release nanomachines with no idea of what's happening? What? Lilium receiving mysterious messages. Update. Oh yeah. We saw that yesterday. Record and transcribe one of the messages. Who are you? Are you really alive? You're special to me. You're everything to me. It's time to become one. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound very good to me. Aki is releasing AKDV186 update. Literally can't stop touching myself. Yes. I like porn, you guys. Is it still the camo thing? Okay, nothing new here then. Alright, well, it's Christmas Eve. Apparently we're still going to work. But I assume we'll be free tomorrow. Good evening. Ah, hey Jill. How are you feeling? I won't say good, but not that bad, I guess. That's nice to hear. Where's Jill? Did he run away again? I have him on errand duty, buying the drinks for tomorrow. Sounds weird coming from the owner of a bar. Every drink from here would come out of our own funds. So if we're gonna spend money, we might as well get more variety. Besides, those kind of walks are always good for Jill. You're the boss. Who's coming so far? Where's the three of us? The dogs, you invited Titty Hacker. Jill invited Jamie. I also invited Dorothy when I called her to spend the night with you. Sounds good so far. Yeah, just the usual folk. Invite anyone else if you feel like inviting, the more the merrier. I could, but everyone's made plans by this point. That's true. We'll be in my office. Call me should anything arise. I find it a smaller party. I don't personally mind it. I can't remember what that really cool song was. Was it this one? Base of Titans? Oh yeah! Time to mix drinks and change lives. Wait here, I'll check inside. Welcome to Valhalla! Oh, a BTC bar. Who the fuck are you, new people? Excuse me, do you know where the Athena Convention Center is? Why does that place make people get lost so easily? They should have called it the Minotaur Center. Hold on, let me scribble the direction on a paper. Thanks. Go to the right when you see a building filled with hobos. This should be it. Thanks a lot. Anything else I can help you with? What the hell? I'll have a drink. What about you? A Brantini, please. Right. Lilium freaks me out. She is very quiet. God, this fucking music slaps. Brantini, thanks. It's an interesting outfit in this cold season, Miss Vela. Well, I'm actually cosplaying, so call me Vela for the time being. Right, and your Lilim friend is Essentia. I get it, you're cosplaying too. Sure, let's go with that. Have you heard of a game called VA-11 Bartender? I don't think I have. Cult classic game that has seen like 3 remastered version made by 6 different companies this year. That one. We're in a cosplay group dedicated to it and we got lost on the way. I heard you talking to someone outside. Oh yeah, our friend is cosplaying as Alex. I told him to wait outside. Shouldn't he enter? He'll be fine. Something amiss? There's a girl behind you. Short hair, black sailor uniform, missing an arm. Wearing jeans under a skirt. Now, don't spook the bartender. Spook? Anything else? I'll get a fluffy dream and be on my way. And you? I'm fine. What does he, what's behind me? What? I am very confused. Ah! One day, in one of these optional caramotrin, I'm just gonna pull all the caramotrin in the world and just like get them fucking sloshed. Here, yep, this is the thing. Seriously though, should you leave your friend outside like that? He'll be fine. He started chatting with one of the vending machines. They were talking about R&B music. Does your friend prefer the 1980s R&B or the 1970s? 1980s, I think. Oh shit. Boss, Diddy, R&B, I'm coming. You see, Diddy's a 1970s purist. Has tased people for even liking 1980s R&B before. He got tased. Oh god. He'll be fine. Vending machines have very weak tasers. A talking vending machine? What? He'll be confused for a couple of minutes, but that'll be that. You should go check on him though. Right, thanks again for the directions. Please, come again. At least it wasn't Franco-Belgian comic opinions this time. Black sailor uniform? I hope I'm just overthinking it. Poorly though, jeans under a skirt? Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hey Dorothy. Oh, hi honey. Hey! She's back. Why the long face? Are you okay? Just kinda wandered in here. I guess I'm a bit distracted. Can't let him just wander. Can I get you something? Sugar rush. Yeah, that. Right. Hasn't she told me about a drink that cheers her up? Yeah, she has. God, my memory is all over the place. Piano woman. Yeah. Let's make her a surprise. Let's be nice like that. All aged and mixed. Here you go. This is... Didn't say you liked having a piano winner or you felt like celebrating or were feeling down? I did? Wait, I did! You actually remembered such a thing! Her eyes are sparkling. You're so sweet. I was half expecting her to say that she meant the literal piano woman. Glad I was wrong. True that. So much silence. Wow, her eyes are making hearts. Oh my god, that's so good. Alright, thanks for staying with me the other way. It turns out I really needed that. So, did you enjoy the soda? Oh, did you find that one out? Was it supposed to be a secret? No, but don't go around telling everyone about that. I did it because it was you who needed my help, but the Hug Night is usually one of my most expensive services. It is? Hey, I don't know if the client has body odor or something like that. Not to mention it limits the chances of getting any other client that night. Still, did it help? Yeah, it helped me cool down a bit. So, from what Dana told me, someone close to you died, right? Yeah. Do you want to know more about it? Do you want to tell me about it? Brought it up enough times already, I think. No problem then. You are sad and that's all I needed to know. Sorry for the loss though, I mean it. Thanks. I've wondered for a while, do you, Lilium, really understand death? Sorta, kinda. Our whole database is constantly being backed up on the collective source. Even if our bodies are destroyed, we can be deployed again with our personalities and memories intact. So our concept of mortality might be different. We do have a fear of death though. Yeah, I guess in your case it would be not your body getting destroyed, but your database getting erased. You do? Can't even begin to understand the idea of not being redeployed. Yeah, exactly. While we have built-in warnings, the mere idea of that, nothing is paralyzing. There are a few that don't mind it, but we do fear death and we don't wish it on anyone. In fact, that was the argument used for abolishing the whole free laws thing. Seem quite knowledgeable about the robot history. Seeing what others have done to make sure I can live like I do helps me not take things for granted. Seriously though, those laws were bullshit. Oh what? Those ones like obey human, no, harm no human, obey human and survive. Can't harm humans, can't disobey humans unless it's about hurting them. And you can protect yourself as long as it doesn't harm humans. Yeah, the three laws. Sure, the first AI were just helpers and tools. How could those laws still apply to them after they achieved self-awareness? When the right mind would abide only by the rules inscribed in some old book. More correctly, those were only the distilled versions of the law some writer imagined over 100 years ago. They were a reduced version of all his ideas. Many authors afterwards took to them like they were very laws of physics or something. But if you think about it from the perspective of humans, not sentient AI, those rules make sense. It's the only way to guarantee safety and efficiency from robots, because obviously if you don't put can't harm humans first, then AI has free reign to attack us. If you don't put obey humans second, then they might not listen to us. And obviously survival, that's normal for everyone. There are things people distill and exaggerate what they need and use it for their favor. Wow, you're a nerd. Look who's talking. Let's change the subject a bit. Who's getting gloomy? Your apartment is very comfy, you know. It's that small though, sorry about that. And your cat is so cute. What was his name again? 4. Why 4? Figure if you ever get lost, at least I wanted to be able to yell 4! What? Happened once. You'll be surprised by how many golf players you run into. Every time you play with him, you can say it's foreplay. Ha ha ha. Oh, yeah. Of course, she would say that. Was also named after someone. Really? Who? A Lilium kid that wanted to transcend. What? A movie character or something? Sure, let's go with that. Do you want anything else? If you know me that well, give me something I'd like. Well, we know it's Piano Woman. It can't be Piano Woman again, right? So now we go for Sugar Rush. It's sweet and girly. Here you are. This one's pretty basic, huh? First drink ever created on this system, still a favorite of the people up till today. Can't blame them. Still can't believe you actually remember what I said about the Piano Woman. Her eyes flashing. It's always good to keep note of the regulars you like, you know. I wondered for a while though, why do you keep coming back here? For you, of course. Aww. Come again? Why else would I come, if not to see you? One of the few people willing to hear me out, always filled with curiosity. And you're cute. Talking to cute people is always nice. There's also the bar, the way it seems to be from the noise of the city, it's really comfortable. It's just a bit away from the street I'm always at, a win-win situation, I see. It's weird to see you down though, especially since you're always so lively. I wasn't down, really, I was just thinking about a lot of things. Like what? Well, my mom, her guardian, asked me to go home on Monday for a bit. As much as I love her, being with her is usually tiring. Guardian. The whole thing about someone taking care of a little after they've deployed until they reach maturity, right? Yep, I'm proud to say that I reached psychological maturity in just 1 year. Always try to keep a varied pool of volunteers to make the collective source grow faster. So what's wrong with your guardian? Well, she still treats me like a kid. The best part is that sometimes I fear she might see me as some sort of replacement for her dead daughter. Oh. Dead daughter? I was deployed to her not long after she lost her daughter. A contrived coincidence, really. Even when I was still developing self-awareness, I always feared she might be using me as a replacement. She didn't though, or at least not consciously. Sometimes she just stopped doing everything, or return a gift she's given me. If she felt like she was projecting too much of her daughter onto me. Irony that years later, I'd make a living pretending to be someone else in the bedroom. How's that? Most of the time, my job involves role-playing, a daughter, a student, some helpless kid. It means I've gotten many clients looking exactly for that. But on the other hand, from a professional standpoint, I'd rather have them hire me because of me. Because of my character, not because I'm the one that role-plays as little girls. Yeah, I guess. Maybe I need to exaggerate some attribute. What's the problem with your guardian then? If you do that on a daily basis, why worry about it? Because I don't want to make her sad. Every time I visit her, I fear she might look at me and see her daughter. That seeing me makes her sad. At this point, I don't even care if she's projecting her daughter onto me, I just don't want to make her feel sad. Should try talking with her? How so? Telling her just what you said to me, clear up those fears. I mean, unless she's not the kind to want anyone opening up to her, that is. Never really thought about talking to her about that. It doesn't sound like something you just bring up, though. Keep in mind at least, maybe she'll appreciate the gesture. I wouldn't know, though, I haven't met her. She was a really nice woman. The problem is mostly with me, I think. Well then, I'm taking my break. Oh, I'll be leaving then. No, what I was trying to say is that I'm taking my break. You wanna come? Really? You don't mind talking on a chilly night in an alley behind the bar, that is. I've done worse in alleys. Oh, I know. Let's go. Boss, I'm taking my break. Alright. Yeah, it's gonna be weird dynamics with Dorothy. Like, how would you even... You know, you can obviously have relationships outside of your professional thing, but in your professional environment, I have no idea how you could find people who would like you for non-roleplay things, you know. Anyway, want one? Are you really offering a little girl a cigarette? Ha 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 ha. Now you're a little girl, huh? I always am. Innocence, however, is another matter entirely. Anyways, thanks. No, smoking seriously messes up with my air filters and they're a hassle to replace. Don't mind me though, smoke to your heart's content. Thanks. So why don't you tell me about this guardian of yours? I wanna know what kind of woman she is. Sure, well, her name is Sophia Graham. Graham? She's a retired PE teacher nowadays. She works at the gym during the morning shift. She's pretty fit, if I do say so myself. She had a daughter. Apparently she suffered from nanomachine rejections all of her life. Oh. And when she finally healed, she was hit by a truck. Oh, wow. What was her daughter's name? I don't know. I never asked, really. Are you okay? I'm reading fear. Or is that surprise? It's hard to tell. I'm fine. Yeah, wait, read? Well, I don't see emotions like you do. I have to make do with a combination of body heat readings, face recognition, and context. I'm still a bit confused about some, but I've gotten better with time. Anyway, you sure you're fine? Yeah. Scared or surprised? She's not wrong, though. Does that mean your last name isn't really Hayes? Hayes is just my artistic name. Sounds more exotic, and that's what people usually look for in this business. I tried other names, though. Dolores Hayes, Genesis Graham. Tried Dorothy Warrior once, but a legal team came out of nowhere and stuffed me cold. So what's your legal name then? Rebecca Dorothy Willow Graham. Bit of a mouthful if you ask me. Yeah, a little bit. So Dorothy is actually your second name. Should I call you something like Becky then? You always called me Dorothy rather than Rebecca for some reason. That's why I chose it. It's useful too. People have tried to falsify stuff using my name and they always get caught. Because they use Dorothy Hayes as their name. Yep. Only my mom, or guardian, calls me Rebecca, so it's weird to hear it from others. What about Willow? That was my first surname, actually. When I got registered, my guardian was married to a guy who had Willow as a last name. Shortly after joining their household, they separated, so I was left with his family name first. Hold on, so your real name in short would be Rebecca Willow? Doesn't have the same pizza twist, if you ask me. Yeah. Whatever you say, Becky. Stop it! It'd be like if I called you Julianne all of a sudden. Ooh! Ugh! Oh, that was anger I read just now. Lots of anger. I think it's weird enough already if you call me Jill instead of Honey. Weird, huh? How you can end up feeling associated with a name that's not yours. I have an uncle that always called me Tina. He kept calling my cousin Tina Jill for some reason. None of us minded though, because he's calling us what he thinks we're called instead of mixing us up. That and it's completely useless to try and correct him. But you know, maybe that defect is true for your clients too. How so? Well, you're worried about your clients not hiring you because you're you, right? But think about what happens when it's announced that a character will be played by a different actor. Sure, it's a character, but people are also going for the actor playing the character. That's true, yeah. So you're saying they go for my roleplay instead of just mere roleplay? Yeah, it's a very good point. Sounds too far-fetched? Sounds plausible, actually. Okay, honey, I'll take my leave now. Don't want to take up all of your break. Thanks for the chat. See you at the party tomorrow. Bye! Remember to buy more cigars. Or not. I don't know. Commencing simulation. Back! Did I miss something? Unless you count the worst PPV main event fight I've seen all year? No, not really, no. Alright, going out? Have a word with Go-Go outside. He was so hyped for that match, he must be devastated. Okay. Welcome to Valhalla! Oh, hi, Say! Good evening, Jill! Hey, she's back. How are you doing? Still having all the bandages, I see. The nightmares have stopped, so I'm sleeping better. How about your injuries? My bones are healing nicely. My wounds finally closed. The scars itch a bit though. That's good to hear. Are you by yourself today? Yeah, I'm running a couple of errands by myself today, but I wanted to come here for a while. Also noticed the big guy from last time is outside. Buster? Stella doesn't want me being alone while I'm healing, so she suggested taking him with me. I see. What can I get you? Something cold. Sure. I assume that means something with ice, right? Sunshine cloud. Blended. Here. Yeah, this is the one. I drink something cold when the weather outside is so cold too. It's not that cold actually. I've always had decent tolerance for the cold, so I'm not a good reference. So, Stella isn't with you today. She's throwing a mega Christmas party tomorrow and is having a meeting today. I'm just helping her by checking on some of the things she ordered. And here I was, all ready to invite you to the party we're throwing tomorrow. You're throwing a party too? Sorry about that, can't really say no to Stella. Maybe next time? If there is a next time at all. Don't worry about it, it's not a big deal. I want you to know, I want you to have a good time. Have fun, drink a couple of beers in our honor. I will then. What are Stella's Christmas parties like? They're really big. There's lots of food and drinks and music. Sometimes there's too much food though. Ah, so it's like my family. End of the party, she lets the staff take home whatever is left. She also buys toys for all the children of her staff members. Really? She says something about taxes or whatever, but during the whole thing she just shines. She carries a beaming smile that I don't see any other day of the year. Many of her kids have even started calling her Auntie Ella. Ha! Stella always does her best to put up a tough girl facade, but she's very much in touch with her inner child. Christmas, Easter, Halloween, name a party and she most likely celebrates it big. Interesting. Do you like parties, Jill? I don't mind them. They're a good place to see people. Not one to actively look for parties to attend though, I just don't mind going to them. Damn, similar to Jill once again. Go to parties that Stella is attending because otherwise I just stand there without anything to say. That and I'm not one to wear dresses, you know. You're not? I'm a tad too ripped. They don't look cute on me. Ha 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 ha. Right. Though with all this healing I have to do, I won't be as fit for a while. They're too breezy too. I feel like I'm wearing nothing. I bet you'd look good in a dress, Jill. It's been years since I last wore one, I wouldn't know. If I wore one, I remember wearing my arms were too thin or something like that. We all have a complex, huh? We do, we do. Even Stella has her own. It's hard to imagine. Oh, but she does have one. This stresses a lot about her bust size. Is she now? She's not that small. I think I'm smaller than her, in fact. It's the opposite kind of complex, I mean. She thinks her tits are too big? It's a bit self-conscious about having a big chest. I see. Really? I've seen bigger chests than hers, to be honest. Well, I guess comparisons are useless here. They rarely help with complexes. That is true, unfortunately. She does go the extra mile to hide it. I have no idea how she does it. Seen her before and after she tucks them away, but I guess I never cared enough to ask the specifics. It's also why when she goes out, she styles her hair in those drills. They look a bit drilly, don't they? Styles her hair like that to help divert attention away from her chest. Ha! She seems affluent enough. Why not go through a reduction surgery? She also kind of likes having that size. Well, now that's a very interesting complex. She takes her bust size after her mom, and Miss Carmine is quite proud of her chest. Puffing out your chest is a sign of confidence, and a bigger chest means more confidence to show. Says something along those lines a lot. That's quite the admiration for her mom, so I guess breast reduction would feel like betraying her. Making it sound like she's hiding Jacobs or something like that. Guessing a taller or thicker person her size would be normal. She's just a bit shorter or thinner than the norm. You get self-conscious about your bust size, Jill. Not really. I've been more self-conscious about my height. Though it usually comes up whenever not being average height hinders me somehow. How about you? Yes and no? It's not my bust size, but rather that I look too manly sometimes. I mean, you know, your job, you know, honestly, you look fine. You're look amazing. Can't help but wonder if bigger boobs would help with that. You're fine, don't worry. Thank you. Can I get you anything else? Have something non-alcoholic? Oh, give me a second. many things, non-alcoholics. Bleeding Jane. Not sure if she likes it. I will go for it. Or something and just not put caramachine in it. Here, thanks. You don't want to drink that much alcohol, do you? Makes me feel sleepy, or at the very least makes my legs go numb. It's an annoying feeling, to be honest. Makes you wonder what's so good about getting drunk. I mean, I'm not above it, but not exactly a pleasant feeling. Feel like you're sleepy even when you're not. Legs go numb, everything starts sounding funnier than it really is. What's so good about not being able to control yourself? It's a good question, actually. It's a big conversation. It really depends on the person. People like feeling numb because the numbness helps them forget their problems. It's one way. Even if we don't talk about alcohol, there's a portion of people that can't afford food or who are suffering from some pain that only alleviates when drunk or high. Doesn't sound really logical on paper, but then again, humans are rarely, if ever, logical creatures. Despair and pain cloud your judgment and make you do stupid things sometimes. Yeah, I've seen that firsthand. It has an ugly side nobody deserves to be a part of. I think it's part of humanity, and while it's not pleasant, we should be aware of it, not hide it, and deal with it as adults. Also a matter of addiction, you know, obviously. Start just liking the drink, but then you need more of it, and before you know it, you're hooked. Oh yeah, that too. Tell me, what kind of party are you guys throwing? Nothing fancy, it'll be just me, boss, Jill, a couple of regulars. They'll bring food, we'll chat for a while, and that's it. Man, that sounds so good. It's better than the whole planning madness Stella is throwing right now. If you ever throw something like that again, you let me know, you hear? Sure. Hey, say, yeah? What do you plan on doing now? I'll check one last errand before going home. No, I mean, what do you plan on doing now with the whole White Knights disbanded and all? To be honest, I don't know. I never have prepared a plan B because I figured if you can't go with the plan B, why not just make it the plan A? Not the brightest person, so I never graduated from college or even high school. Oh, really? Go for a position with the police, but it wouldn't be as thrilling. I'm tired of blatant corruption, sick of it. Oh. But I'm alive. Learn something after that hell in the Polo Trust. Life is not something that you can just throw away easily. Going away of that place made me realize just how much I want to be alive. The body count left in the bank was ridiculous, but I'm still here. I don't know what I'll do, but I'm alive. I'll figure it out sooner or later. That's nice to know. I gotta go. Bye, Jill. Good luck with the party. Please come again. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hi, Mr. Detective. Oh, hey there, girl. Ah, the Northern Lion wannabe is back. Give me a strong drink, won't you? Alright. Let's go for pile driver. I mean, you can obviously go for the strongest thing there, but let's not start with that first off. Here you go. Yes, this'll do. So what brought you here? Nothing special. I was just working on a case and I happened to be in the area. What kind of work? Tracking someone. A gun for hire. What about the girl? Crimson something? I am tracking that girl. Didn't you just get out of that job? I did, but the guy offered a huge amount of money and, well, I just couldn't refuse again. Well, it's your life, not mine. I wonder though, there has to be more to that whole thing than just acting as a middleman to look for some murderer. Say, how safe is this place? We're protected by the BTC property laws, the walls are soundproof. I really couldn't give less of a shit about selling info to anyone. Okay then. Wait, soundproof walls? Why? Did you see those vending machines outside? They're quite talkative, the bastards. It'd be annoying without those walls. Alright then. Have you heard of Lord Lance Lavender? Nope. He's some big name from Ken... Kanye... Kanyevania. His blood apparently has some weird reactions to Glitch City's nanomachines. Once contact with the air, it does nothing. But if still fresh and touching someone's blood, the nanomachines will initiate a reaction. Essentially, they'll just eat through the other person's body until there's nothing left. They're using him as a guinea pig to see what causes that reaction if it could be used to fight nanomachine rejection. Uh-huh. Well, turns out that Crimson Rose is his daughter. She left years ago to earn her living here and he hasn't seen her ever since. He could be lying, you know. Doubt it. I did my research. She really is his daughter. Why didn't you figure that out earlier? Had no clue who was making the contract, and tracking all the messages to the sword would have been too costly. Knowing who the sender was made things easier. I see. Can I get you anything else? How about a cobalt velvet? Easy enough. That's also a strong drink. Here you are. Oh, you actually did it. Were you expecting me to mess up so you didn't have to pay? No. So what made you accept the contract anyway, keeping in mind all the risks you told me last time? Told me you wanted to see her again one last time, or at the very least, deliver her a message. You could have been lying. Yes, people lie. You made your point. Even then, I felt like I couldn't say no. I mean, I know what it's like not being able to find your daughter. What it's like to be apart from her, not knowing what she's doing or even if she's alright. You do? I have a daughter. She's about your age. When she was a teen, we had a big fight and she ran away from home. First, I just waited for her to show up, but then I started getting worried and I went out to find her. Couldn't find any trace of her. Nobody had seen her. So I worried if something might happen to her. And that's how my tracking skills and list of contacts began to grow. Finally found her, taking cover in some dumpsters, unconscious from starvation. So yeah, I just couldn't say no to his request of finding his daughter. But I don't expect you to understand. How's the search going? I'm very close to finding her. That girl's pretty good at covering her tracks. Compared to the her from before the bank incident though, she seems slower somehow. Either she's let her guard down or something else is happening. What will you do if you find her? I have this letter I'm supposed to deliver to her. And what it says, and I don't want to find out. What if she tries to kill you? Might not look like it, but I can't take care of myself, bartender. You don't stay so long in this business without picking up a couple of tricks. Yeah, I guess you're right. But I'll go back to work before her trail goes cold. Huh. Could it be Say or Stella? Please come again. Are you done? Yeah. Okay then, aren't you here tomorrow at 8 PM? No working beforehand, the bar will be closed tomorrow. Come dressed in your absolute best, we're having a party after all. Alright. Where's Jill, by the way? Stored all our things in his home because of how close it was to the stores. So need to go home already and bring this stuff tomorrow. I see. See you tomorrow, boss. Hold on, wait a bit, I'll go with you. Oh, sure, thanks. Oh, that's nice. Flawless service. I know this small party is what you need. Yay! Merry Mega Christmas! Let us celebrate Santa's resurrection as the Mega Santa that saved Christmas from Redmonds. Happy holidays! Alright, a party then. I'll bring you leftovers. Alright, well. I'll be nice, but the big part will have to wait until next time. So hope you guys enjoyed watching. Make sure you like, subscribe to see more. And I'll see you next time. We're going to make it has stopped working. Bye bye.